Hi friends, welcome to our daily gospel reading and reflection. I am Father Rodrigo from Maryknoll. Let's read the gospel story of today, taken from the Gospel of Matthew chapter 20, starting in verse 1. It reads, Jesus told his disciple this parable. The kingdom of heaven is like a landowner who went out at dawn to hire laborers for his vineyard. After agreeing with them for the usual daily wage, he sent them into his vineyard. Going out about 9 o'clock, he saw others standing idle in the marketplace. And he said to them, "You too go into my vineyard, and I will give you what is just." So they went off. And he went again around noon and around 3 o'clock, and did likewise. Going about 5 o'clock, he found others standing around, and he said to them, "Why do you stand here idle all day?" They answered, "Because no one has hired us." He said to them, "You too go into my vineyard." When it was evening, the owner of the vineyard said to his foreman, "Summon the laborers and give them their pay, beginning with the last and ending with the first." When those who had started by 5 o'clock came, each received the usual wage. So when the first came, they thought that they would receive more, but each of them also got the usual wage. And on receiving it, they grumbled against the landowner, saying, "These last ones worked only 1 hour, and you have made them equal to us, who bore the day's burden and the heat." He said to one of them in reply, "My friend, I am not cheating you. Did you not agree with me for the usual daily wage? Take what is yours and go. What if I wish to give this last one the same as you? Or am I not free to do as I wish with my own money? Are you envious because I am generous? Thus the last will be first, and the first will be last." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Why do you stand here idle all day? Living in community is not easy. Living with family, it's not easy either. The gospel stories have always an invitation to act, to accentuate movement, to promote good deeds. Has this ever happened to you that in your community or family, one member appears to stand idle? There are some workers in the story we just heard who stand idle. The landowner in the same story does something unconventional. He puts generosity in front of him and transforms those who are standing idle into people who have a vision and hope. He gives meaning to their service, to their waiting. Generosity can transform a lot of things, my friends. Take, for example, the generosity of the nurses around the world who could have withdrawn from their service, but instead placed generosity first, and because of that, a lot of patients are being taken care of as opposed to standing idle in the face of death. Put generosity first. Try it out. Thank you for listening. Tune in again tomorrow. Let's remember our communities and families. Blessings to all of you.
Thank you for joining us today on the Daily Gospel Reading and Reflection, brought to you by Maryknoll Fathers and Brothers. If you enjoyed this episode, then please make sure you subscribe wherever you're listening to podcasts. And if you know somebody who you feel might find value in this particular reading, please go ahead and share it with them. To learn more about how you can support the transformative work that Maryknoll Fathers and Brothers do around the world, visit us at maryknollsociety.org. If you're interested in learning how you can subscribe to our magazine, please feel free to visit us at maryknollmagazine.org. Thank you once again, and God bless.